We got a video here today. We're gonna be talking about just how I feel about Call of Duty as a whole series, or we'll just talk about just specifically Vanguard and how it's affecting everyone else. Playing this game has been a big struggle for me. Okay, not only has since November launch there's been issues in the game. Either riot shields don't work, there's glitches, there's weapon accomplishments you can't really do, camos and attachments and everything. It just doesn't make sense. There's a lot of problems with this game. I was thinking new year, they're gonna give us a new taste of everything, you know? It's still not the case. There's still weapons that just don't make sense. There's skins in games that are just invisible. There's like features and just things that are just missing in the game entirely.
I'm exhausted and I just want something that isn't coffee. Hey, maybe today I don't want coffee or people don't like coffee. I need to focus. What can I get?
Try me, Rogue Energy.
This is gonna work. Okay, so we got some Rogue Energy here. I don't need to buy pods or coffee in general. I can just have juice in the morning. And it's good because it has plenty of caffeine, no calories, no sugar. I'm good to go. I'll show you how to actually do it. All you need is a shaker cup, or I mean any glass that you'll be able to actually mix it in. I normally do 12 ounces of water. They tell you to put 16, but I like it more concentrated. 12 ounces of water, let's go. And now, let's give it a taste. That's some good mango pineapple. This is my favorite one. Did you try it? Do what I do, because I gotta buy in another pack. Use Guju10 for the promo code. Get 10% off, it's exclusive. Start kicking ass. You don't have to go buy coffee if you don't like bitter stuff. You can get something sweet. There's also a whole collection on Rogue. Go get some endurance, get some focus, and keep kicking ass. Guju10 for the exclusive discount. See you guys.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell. Also, join me on my live stream on YouTube and follow me on TikTok for my latest content. The updates are just bad. Every time they do an update, there's always a problem with something else, and I feel maybe they need to find another approach. This whole time we've been playing this kind of a game, the only issue we run with is having let's just talk about beta testing. Normally when you're doing this kind of work, and this is just on my previous experience that I've had, when you're going to be making a change, you're going to do an internal check and then an external check and then a full launch. And I feel like these guys are only doing internal check and then full launch immediately. It's weird. And if it's the case, I'm sure, like, come on, let's be honest here. It's Activision / Sledgehammer, Ravensoft, all these are big companies, you know. They're not looking to they're not missing steps that smaller companies in comparison would make, right? So that's what I'm trying to understand here. How is it that they're coming to this situation where every time they're doing an update, there's a problem with the game and something else gets impacted? Maybe what they should do is probably get content creators together, have them part of some kind of call that they get first launch, beta test server testing, you know, give them 2 days of testing. Say if they're going to do an update on a Tuesday, give it to those content creators on a Friday, let them beta test the weekend, grind it out and everything. Whoever is with that beta will be able to play it, and of course that's going to limit the number of people that they play with. But let's be honest here, there are a lot of content creators out there. I'm sure they could find a good, you know, if they're going to want to expand to the fact that Warzone is also going to be dealing with it, they could probably do like maybe like, you know, 500 creators, 1,000 creators, maybe even, you know, 10,000 creators. It could be pro players, casual players, people that like Warzone, people that like Vanguard. All these kind of people could be involved. Maybe this kind of approach might be actually very helpful to make sure these updates don't mess everyone else's day. You know, you come back from work on a Tuesday, there's an update, you check out the game, everyone's invisible. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe this might be a new approach that might help. The next thing, Sledgehammer isn't keeping the Trello board up to date. Last week, there's been a lot of changes that they did, and at the same time, they start tweeting, and the stuff that they're tweeting and the stuff that they're posting on the Trello board, it's not always the same information, and it feels like it's two different people that are working on this. The fact that they made a Trello board available so that everyone can see seems like it's doing the opposite effect. it feels like if they're not updating this information, then it'll just feel like no one is actually updating this information, which means we're still in the dark here. I mean, now doing this Twitter posting is great and all, but of course it doesn't give the full information, you know? How are we doing on these projects, you know? I like the fact of Trello board because it shows all the tasks, what is being worked on, what is being investigated, what is being pushed for a future release. That's great. It's a good way to show it. If they want to copy paste that information and put it onto a tweet, that is great. Stay with Trello, take the information, put it onto the other stuff. You don't have to put the stuff that hasn't been worked on. Put the stuff that is accomplished, that is coming in the future, or the stuff that is being worked on. This way, it'll just be better. And plus, maybe even add a voting system, you know? Maybe stuff content creators can actually vote on, and other people can place a vote to see if people agree with that. Maybe it's a change. Maybe the community should get involved in how Call of Duty works, because at the end of the day, it's based on the community and how their feedback is. It seems like I don't know who they're talking to that is really getting the final say on this game. It feels like it's more money consumption, and they'll try better next year kind of scenario. Maybe this kind of change will actually do better. Communication, okay, it stems with what Sledgehammer is doing, but you know, the message of the day and everything, I think that stuff should be the same information everywhere. We see Trello board, tweets, message of the day, they should all be in the same thing. I think that's what they should do. And on top of it, even if they change perks or something like that, they need to let us know on the message of the day for sure. Content, okay, this is a big one. Now, new maps, one thing for sure, what I don't like is the whole choose your tactical, assault, and blitz game modes or game types, and then you select your game mode afterwards. I feel like this is probably restricting us on a lot of the maps. Maybe a good thing would be having like a barrier wall, like say it put all the maps, and if you're playing on blitz, it cuts it in half. And I mean, this might deal with having this figured out on a future COD, because you're gonna have to make the maps modular enough that you can actually extend it that way. But I feel like maybe that might be a good idea. Maybe this kind of new content would be great. I heard about the new Levi skin that's coming and everything, and that wasn't looking very promising from what everyone's saying. I mean, at the end of the day, they're partnering up with someone during a pandemic, which is good positivity with Attack on Titan and being so hyped up right now. It would be cool, really cool, if they could have anime involved in this. It would be a great push for everybody. Now, the effect on other games. This is a very big issue. Every time we have an update, and I spoke about this earlier, okay, every time we have an update, it's going to affect the other games because Warzone is in the middle of everyone. I think it's about time we take Warzone out of Modern Warfare, okay? Make it its own standalone app, okay? Modern Warfare is on its own thing. Make, if we want World War II game, sure. I mean, I love Vanguard, but at the end of the day, for me, there's only 3 types of games I want. I want Modern Warfare, I want Cold War era, and I want Warzone. Those are the 3. Have a battle royale and 2 different time frames. I think that's what people really want, because at the end of the day, Vanguard is feeling more and more like a Cold War era than it being an actual World War II themed. I mean, when they released Call of Duty World War II, that seemed more legit. This one, with all the new attachments and everything, it doesn't seem very genuine, especially the skins. I mean, I feel like maybe they could have been more... They could have probably taken a retro idea of a current skin, you know? Take like, have like... what's a good example? If they did DC characters, but they did like the 40s vibes on them, that would be cool. If they took current ideas and just, what would they look like in the 40s? Maybe that might be a better idea than making these wacky, crazy skins that are mostly for the Warzone side of it. But because of all these changes, okay, and all these, will be serious here, mess ups. There's a lot of mess ups here, okay? Whether it be packet loss, latency, content is all over the place, games aren't working properly, the communication's not there, I am having trouble playing this game, honestly. Luckily, I've been very busy with work. I'm working on my own stuff, and even making content takes up a lot of my time, so I don't have to actually spend you know, all the time just gaming. I can actually diversify myself, you know. Because of that, I feel like this game still needs a lot more work, and I've watched a lot of other creators. They agree with the same thing. This game just needs to be updated, and maybe some kind of project plan should be assigned to it. I'm not sure why they're having so much trouble with all the issues, and especially why it's affecting other games at the same time. They should be closed off. For me, I'm getting more and more feeling like not wanting to play this game and just going off and playing other games. Luckily, I kind of am. I'm playing Dying Light, and I'm having a great time playing it. And it's tough. It's definitely a tough game, but it's a good, tough kind of game. But for sure, in the future of my videos, I want to make it so that way, you know, I like taking the time to do this kind of video because it feels like I'm talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys are watching all of this and, you know, coming back to me and saying your opinion on what I said. Because maybe making videos on having a conversation with the people that actually do watch my content, both on other platforms and also on YouTube, might be a pretty good idea. I mean, if you guys like this, just comment below, say what you feel like, and hey, we're all here to play this together, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay that was in the background. I probably just lowered the volume for the duration of my conversation with you, and at this point I'm gonna increase the volume. So remember guys, keep being awesome, and I hope you guys enjoy the last bit of the footage and just watch us kick some ass, and you'll see what happens. Have a great time and keep being awesome. Welcome to 2022. See you guys.
Alright, I'm getting
my forward intel.
I got high alert.
It's at max.
I got a high alert.
Why does it say max?
Because I already bought one. They're up a light.
10 seconds left. Stay strong.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah. That's alright.
I mean,
That's alright.
okay, so they were at 0. How do you get that much money?
Because they've been playing. Alright, let's
You
do
gotta
this,
like
boys.
not upgrade your.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Enemy
Alright,
recon
off the
plane.
rip, off the
They
rip,
got
off the rip.
a spy in the sky.
I won?
Got one. Yeah, and I got one.
I got a slice.
Got another one. Got another one. There's. Don't push up, good dude. Stay middle. Stay middle. It's spawn
You
line.
looking at us?
Don't peek.
Yeah.
Good, I've got a peek. I've got it. I got left side. Got one.
I got right side.
Okay. There's one right side, one right side.
One respawn right side.
Peek out, bitch.
You loading?
I just got blown by a grenade. It's alright. Play slow, dude. Play slow. We don't gotta do shit. We got a minute.
Oh. Middle area. Help me.
Shot him hard. Hit him hard.
Hit. Dead. We win, baby.
Dude,
Easy win, boys.
Yeah, how did those other teams not knock easy out?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I don't think we died once.
No, I didn't.
I got blown by a grenade. I got shot in the back. When I
Wow,
went
good, you
for
had
point.
all kinds of perks.
Yeah, at the end.
Okay, that's it for me.
Yeah, that was easy. That was an easy dub. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell. Also, join me on my live stream on YouTube and follow me on TikTok for my latest content.
Seeing if those secret Nazi rumors were true.
Holy fuck!
Fuckers knew we were coming and didn't waste any time trying to take us out. I
Jesus
sent Trident
Christ.
down on their own while I got the plane the fuck out of there. They knew what to do.
Fucking it. Woohoo! Whoa.
Trident kicked ass and completed the mission. They'd come rescue me soon after.
God damn.
Well, shit. The Nazis
Well,
thought they could
shit.
keep all their secrets buried, but I was rarely far behind.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
what's this? What we got here? Oh, god damn.
I knew one thing for certain. The world would never be ready for what I found.
Here we go. Oh, mama.